Oh, hello, it's me again, and I'm 57 today. The day started off well, but then so and so became horrible, and we had an argument over a pokeball. So, in the end, I didn't get to eat a pokeball. I'd lost my appetite, didn't want to eat anything. Someone else was involved, but they were innocent. The whole drama was caused by Morris. He's now sulking in his car. Alright, I went into a toy shop today. Well, it's an arts and crafts shop as well. And I saw something very strange and I thought I'd give it a go. It was only £7, not too expensive. It's a toy, basically, for children. And what age? Wait a minute, I won't show it to you just yet. Same to say. I can't see the age, but I reckon it would be for someone at least 7 years old, at least, onwards. 7? Yeah. It's called Create a Poop. Have you ever seen anything like that before? Because I haven't. I thought I'd give it a go and see how realistic it actually will be. You might be turned off by this. Well, you don't have to watch the video if it's going to make you feel a bit sick. But bear with me, it can't be too bad if it's made for children. Alright, it contains dark brown dough, light brown dough, so you can mix the colours if you want, and one small yellow dough for the sweet corn, and it's got a poo sandwich mould there. That's good, I don't have to shape it with my hands then, do I? Just plonk it in the mould. It's straightforward, isn't it? Next time you go to the doctors and you're having problems with your stool, and they say, well, what does it look like? You could use this and recreate it, couldn't you? Good idea. I think they should have these in doctor's surgeries. They use that chart, don't they? There's about 8 different types of poo. I think this is a better idea. It's more fun. I don't think I'll need the instructions. Yeah, I better follow them. Yeah, and it's by a company called because I'm testing it, you see, but I'm not being paid, unfortunately. But if anyone from this company is watching this video, I wouldn't mind a bit of dosh because I'm promoting it. All right. Graphics, and it's called Yucky Stuff. So the company is Graphics. And let's get these out. That's a dark brown. That's not too dark, is it? I've seen darker. That's more like mustard. It's more like Coleman's English mustard, isn't it? That's diarrhea. Sorry, that's diarrhea. Alright. And I've got sweet corn yellow. I'm not going to put any sweet corn in mine. I think that's stupid. I don't tend to look at when I've been to the toilet, I don't tend to look at it. I don't have to look at it because I know by the noise it makes and the feel of when I'm passing it, roughly what it's going to look like. I'm an expert at poo. Remember, I did that video on fecal incontinence. That got 63 views. This is a very slim poo. This is a child's poo. Unfortunately. It seems a bit creepy, doesn't it? Got two pointed ends. Is that right, though? I don't think that's anatomically correct to you. I'm sure they're not pointed at both ends. Well, I did say a minute ago I was an expert, but I'm not really. Alright. So, this isn't really worth £6.99, is it? It's a bit of plastic. Right, let's mix this poo together. Don't worry, it's not real poo. Alright. Oh, it's in a bag. Scissors are somewhere. I'm not recreating mine either because I don't look at it. All I can say is it's improved since I've been on a certain medication. Alright. Yeah, it has improved. Dehydrocodeine helped. Before that, it was impossible. Hardly walk. I felt like I was carrying a cannonball inside me. Don't ever want to go back to that again. The doctors will just have to keep prescribing me dehydrocodeine. Like, one tablet at night. That's all. That's all I need. Alright then. I'm not saying that every doctor will give you that though. They will, first of all, if you have got IBS and tend to have very loose stools, they will tell you to look at your diet and cut certain things out, like fatty foods, sugar, sweeteners, even acidic fruit and fruit juice. And they'll first tell you to look at your diet, do more exercise, lose weight, stop smoking, don't use sweeteners, and if that doesn't help, they'll just suggest you buy Imodium. But I don't think that's something you can take every night. I'm not sure. But some people with IBS are totally incapacitated with it and cannot leave their homes. So it shouldn't be taken lightly by the doctors. That's what I think anyway. I want to make this video fun, so I'm not talking about anything serious now. Just a fun... Oh, it's falling to bits. This is probably non-toxic, I don't know. But keep it away from pets and small children. Oh God, how am I going to get that off? With a wet cloth, I suppose. Oh, it's like fudge. Look. Oh, it's got a sweet smell. Maybe it is just made from flour. Oh, maybe celiac children can't use this, play with this, maybe. Ugh. I don't like the texture. It's horrible. It's not soft. It's soft here. It is soft, but not in a horrible way, in a crumbly way. I'm not going to get a lot of poos out of this, am I? I was thinking of giving mine a face. Yeah, it's going to have a face. Ugh. Going to mix two together. I don't know how much I need to put in that mould. I don't want it to be too skinny. Actually, I think you have to use the whole lot. What a waste of money. Look. It's tiny. Look. So really, you can only make 2 poos at the most, I reckon. And you're meant to scare people with them when you've done it. You know, put it on their chair or something. But just make sure your pet doesn't get hold of it, or a small child. I really don't know what this is a choking hazard, so just be aware of that. It's not mixing very well, and it's quite light. I might add some more dark to it. I don't think this is going to be enough to go in that mould. I'm not sure. I just think it's the wrong colours. I think there should be darker brown. This is too light. This is a bit anemic looking, for my liking. Oh yeah, my brother once did pink poo. I don't know if it was because he'd been eating beetroot, but it's possible, isn't it? Oh, I hope he doesn't mind, because he might watch my videos. He said, Mum, my poo is pink. It was like a white pink colour. I don't know if I had a look, I don't know, but my mum described it. Me and my mum like talking about poo and stuff like that. We've got toilet humour. Do you like toilet humour? Or does it turn your guts inside out? See, I'm very good at it, aren't I? It's just splitting, but that actually, poos do that. They sort of, they're like bits stuck together, aren't they, usually? They're not usually that smooth. I don't know. No, they're not usually completely smooth, are they? Well, in the comments section, you can tell me what yours looks like if you want. Have you ever done a green poo? Oh, I think that's a bad sign, isn't it? A green poo. Alright, let's get it in the mould. Do you like my necklace? Oh. I bought that today because I'm going to get a nice crop top with jingly jangly things on it when I do my belly dancing practicing. I'm just going to watch YouTube videos. I'm not going to classes. And because I already know, I just need to be reminded basically and to practice all the different moves. Yeah, that'll go nice with a nice sort of bra top. And I can show a bit of cleavage. Because you have to show a little bit of cleavage if you're a professional belly dancer. Not all of them do, though. Because a lot of them are in very Muslim countries where they can't, obviously. They can't even show their bellies. And they might have a scarf as well to cover their hair. I like the Turkish form of belly dancing best. That's what we mainly learn. And we learned a little bit about Lebanese. I think that's a bit more seductive. But the Turkish was nice, and I love the Turkish music. Alright. Yeah, we've got Navajo Indian blood in us. Our family. Well, from my mum's side. Yeah, the ones that were in Siberia, and a lot of them went to Korea. Most of them people in Korea I'm related to. My favourite actor, Lee Jae-hoon. Or the proper way to pronounce it is Lee Jae-hoon. Something like that. So we're cousins. Yeah, Navajo Indian. Amazing, isn't it? And my sister's doing another DNA test. So she's going to get even more details. She wants to know about this German blood in us. Wasn't really excited about the German blood. Sorry, any Germans watching, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? And the Irish as well. No mention of Polish, which I found ridiculous. Because that's where my dad's ancestor, Obadiah Teague, came from. Teague is a Cornish name. It means fair. And that means not fair-haired, it means beautiful. Fair. Describes me to a T. I'm getting a massive ego. Wait a minute. Oh, I did that really depressing video quite recently. Yeah, well, that's changed. Yeah, I'm up and down like a yo-yo with my moods. Be laughing 1 minute and crying the next, angry 1 minute, and then joyful the next. I'm sure there's two people in me. I call the negative side of me Brenda. She's a horrible person. She's a bitch. Oh, biatch, sorry. I don't want to be banned from YouTube. I really don't. Okay. Yeah, you've got to be careful what you say. Swear words. I did say a swear word in my last talking video, and it took them quite a long time to check that video, and then they decided it was all right, and I was so relieved. And that word just slipped out. I didn't say it. You know, obviously, usually swear words do just slip out. I mean, there are a lot of people that never swear. But my parents swore, and so I took up swearing from them. I mean, they didn't swear all the time, just now and again, when they were really angry. Well, I'm sure there are people that don't swear. Wait a minute, where's my drink? Protect my teeth from getting yellow or brown. A few years ago, they were brown. My mum said, your teeth look black. I said, no, they're ivory. She said, no, they look black to me. She was saying this from a photo. You can't call that black anymore, can you? And I'm 57. I just started to look after them. Even when I'm depressed now, I brush them. Yeah, those electric toothbrushes are brilliant, honestly. Before that, when my teeth were discoloured, very stained, I was using just a normal toothbrush. Wasn't doing anything. Couldn't get rid of the staining. Right, so if you can, they're not too expensive now. You know, the ones that you charge. And you can buy the heads as well separately when your toothbrush head's gone a bit, you know, not very nice. You can get them cheap as well. But it's better to get the good quality ones, I think. Alright, and I think that's enough. I might even make another one. So easy to do. So boring. I can't imagine giving this to a child as a present. I wouldn't. I wouldn't give it to my worst enemy. My child on, say, Christmas Day unwraps that and then opens the box to see what's in it, and I think, I can only make about £2 from that. What's the point of that? And does it harden? That's the thing. I don't know. I didn't read all the instructions and everything. It's rubbish. No, it needs more poo on it. Oh, no. Looks more like something else, doesn't it? What do you reckon? Does it look like a poo? It does a little bit, doesn't it? But the lines are sort of measured out. Like spaced apart. I know, I'm going to make my own version, and it's going to be better. I'm going to put more dark brown in it. Take some of this away, because it can be reused. I mean, you can make a bear out of that if you wanted. You can make anything that's brown out of that. You can make a brown teddy bear. Anything. Oh, mine's round. I'm going to make a round poo. No, I can try and make a normal, healthy looking poo. But I'm not using that mould, because that didn't look natural. I don't want fingerprints in it, because that definitely isn't. That's definitely not right. Squid it together a bit. Yeah, sometimes it does come out looking like two different shades stuck together, I think. I mean, mothers are experts on their children's poo, aren't they? I remember when my daughter was potty training, and she took to it. What's the expression? But she took to it really quickly, which I was pleased about. And one day she come in. And it's funny how they don't weigh and poo at the same time. Like adult women, when I do a poo, wee comes out as well. Now with men, it's very secretive. I didn't know. But a lot of men accidentally have an accident because they want to do a wee, but they also want to do a poo at the same time. But they think it's too sissy to sit on a toilet to do a wee. So they will use the urinal first to do the wee. Not a good idea if there's a poo there. Not a good idea. Anyway, I found out that a lot of the time, most of the time, if men want to go to do a poo, they sit down on a toilet seat and do the wee as well, sitting down. Now, you can't ban me for this because I've seen videos on it, people discussing it. So you can't ban me because I've already seen videos about this particular subject. It was just a mystery to me. A friend said to me once, she said, or did she get it all wrong? I think she got it all wrong. No, she said, animals, have you noticed, like, when your cat does a poo, he just does a poo, but he doesn't do a wee. But when he does a wee, he just does a wee, he doesn't do a poo at the same time. Well, they're not exactly at the same time with humans. One comes first and the other one follows. Usually if you're doing a poo, the wee will come second. See, it's these sorts of thoughts I always have about the human body. I'm fascinated about the functioning of the human body. And I love reading about the intestines and how they work. The small intestine, the large intestine. Really, I wish I'd been a gastroenterologist. I think I'd be made a brilliant one. I would have made a brilliant one, I think. There. I think that's much more realistic, don't you? Looks like a sausage, like a chipolata. It doesn't look realistic enough, though, does it? If I know, I'll turn it round into sort of a. Well, that's dog's poo, really, that curls up, isn't it? Actually, it doesn't look like a poo at all. It looks more like a slug. I give this tie 1 out of 10. Sorry. And there's one more toy I want to review. Hope you're not getting bored. No, I'm not bothered by it. I will try and make a bear or something and see if it dries. And then I can show it to you. Alright? Might look good. I do like squidgy stuff. It's really good. Especially good if you get that depersonalisation and derealisation. It's when you feel like you're not real, or you feel like your surroundings aren't real. It's a horrible thing to have, but a lot of people have it, at least once in their life. But if you get it a lot, to be grounded, do something like this, you know, really get involved in what you're doing with your hands and the feel of the dough. What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Does it make sounds? No, this one doesn't. I thought it might squeak. Right, how much has that got in? No, waste of money. Why I bought it, I don't know. I think I was just excited to be in that shop. I love children's toys. I'm grown up. I'm still a kid. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though. To be childlike is quite nice, actually. Because, you know, children, they get excited over the most smallest things, don't they? Things that you just take for granted. Like a rainbow. Oh, just a rainbow. But to children, it's like absolute magic, isn't it? Or a dog. You know, when my daughter used to see a dog when she was little, sitting in the back of the car, and she had a dummy in her mouth. She was in her little baby seat, and if she saw a dog, she'd go, "Cookie, cookie," and her dummy would fly out of her mouth. So sweet, but the look on her face, just at seeing a dog, it was just beautiful. Well, it's good to be childlike, I think. Appreciate every moment. Everything's wonderful. Yeah, getting emotional now myself. It's good to get emotional though. I didn't use that for sweet corn. That's disgusting. I like sweet corn, but I chew it so well, I don't think you'll find any kernels in my. Are they called kernels? You know, the little bits. I don't think you'll find any of them in my stalls. Do they use that term in America or Australia or other countries? I don't know. It's stupid. Actually, I'm going to Google that sometime and find out why a poo is called a stool. It's nothing like a stool, is it? Can't sit on a poo, can you? Oh yeah, the next tie it's coming up now. I know I'm dressed a bit weird now. I was going to do some belly dancing practice. No, this is rectangular. Should have been square, but I didn't know. It was only from a charity shop anyway. But I'm going to buy a proper one. Alright, I bought this slug. I know I'm frightened of slugs, but I know this isn't a real one, so I'm not frightened of it. Now, if it was a real slug, I wouldn't be anywhere near it. My scissors. Packaging really gets on my nerves. Sometimes it takes ages to open something, doesn't it? Yeah, I've often lost my temper over packaging. You know, I've gone really over the top angry. Alright. Oh, I don't like the feel of this, actually. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Don't like the feel of this. It's horrible. No, don't like it. Oh. So this is very well made. I think the holes are a bit too exaggerated. I don't like the feel of it. It's very sticky. Really, really sticky. Oh, it's horrible. In fact, it's giving me the jitters. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might make a video with that. You know, a woman all alone at home on her own at night. This horrible slug comes in and torments her. Now, I think this is very good. I know it doesn't look realistic, but I can imagine, no, a slug wouldn't feel as sticky as that. I don't think it would. It would be more smoother. But this is just like jelly, really sticky jelly. So I would give that a 9 out of 10 if you're into slugs, and I think this would frighten a lot of people. So children, and this I would say would be 7 as well. 7 and over. Please don't frighten your grandma or anyone, female especially. I don't know if there's any men that are frightened of slugs. There might be, but not old people. Do not frighten an old person with that, alright? And be careful, because if you put it on fabric or something, it might not come off. I'll put it on my arm, because that's what people usually do, isn't it, with slugs? Bloody realistic. What's so bloody? I think that's alright, though. Do you think I'll do this in real life? The real slug? No way. I have to give him a name as well. Do you reckon he can come up with a name for my new pet? Alright, I think that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Look, I need more subscribers. Can you please tell your friends? Alright, I know it's amateurish, but it has to be, because my laptop, only 4 gigabytes, and it's 4 years old, so one day, quite soon, I'll be getting a new laptop with at least 8 gigabytes, or whatever I can afford, but it's got to be better than this one, and then my videos won't be so amateurish. But I rather like the amateurish aspect of it, because it's like it's probably to you, it's like I'm actually in your living room or wherever you are, you know, because I don't want to be like a newsreader. Today, oh, hello and welcome to the news. Today on the news is, I don't want it to be like that, professional, too professional, where I don't make a mistake when I'm talking, and I edit out every and ah. No, why? Why? Anyway, please ask your friends to watch my videos, and if they like them, could they subscribe? I don't think I'm ever going to monetize this channel. I don't think I'm ever going to get the enough subscribers. So this is basically a hobby. Well, it keeps me sane, so that's a good thing. Alright, I say good night. Wherever you are, might be the morning, afternoon, evening, I don't know. But I hope you like the video. See you soon. Bye.